Aries, it's Kayla's Tarot. Right, you guys, I'm doing you and them love reads, so these are going to be for those that have got someone specific in mind. Bear in mind, it probably won't resonate for every single one of you, but for those it does resonate, you know, bits of it might, bits of it not. Take what resonates, apply it to your situation. If anything, these are really good reads, especially for the advice from tarot and from spirit, so they're definitely worth doing. Now, I did start it and my camera started acting up, so I've had to start again, but I managed to get your oracles out. So I'm just going to show you those now. On their side, who you could be dealing with, we had the satisfaction card there. Sorry, the lighting's still a bit off. With it's safe to love and forgiving and learning. And on the Aries side, on your side, I've got respect and discernment. And I've also got here past life, relationship, and paying attention to the red flags. And I was just about to clarify these. Okay, so let's take a look at who you're dealing with's energy during this current time. So Aries, who Aries is dealing with. Okay, so I've got the Devil. You could be dealing with Capricorn. The Ten of Wands. The Eight of Cups. I've also got the Ace of Cups with the Four of Swords there as well. So on Aries side, for Aries energy, the Star reversed, the Six of Wands reversed, the World, and the Two of Swords. Okay, how do they really feel? How do they really feel about Aries? Okay, I've got the Ace of Swords. One more on that, please. And Judgment. How does Aries really feel about them? The Page of Swords. And the Hangman. Okay, let's get stuck in. So, Aries, I'm really sort of drawn to sort of start with your side to things first. Okay, so I've got here discernment with paying attention to the red flags. And for me, this really is, you're trying to work this person out. You don't trust them. I'm not convinced you may have ever trusted them. You know what I mean? Because I don't really feel like they ever earned your trust. That's why I feel like you're just trying to discern whether or not you are getting honesty from this person. And I think it's more upsetting at the fact that you feel you have been honest, you have been upfront, and you've just been met with some level of disrespect, because we have the respect card. It's like, no, I want respect. You're going to have to earn my trust, which means, you know, start being honest. And I just feel like you could have been dealing with someone who's got that many issues going on currently that they are really struggling to drop. And I just see you being extremely on the fence with this person. I mean, for, you know, for some of you, you're definitely trying not to pay too much attention to this. And I think with the World being there, I think you've accepted the end of the journey. Maybe this is more along the lines of you accept that you shouldn't be paying this person as much attention as what you maybe were. And with the Star card, you know, it's lacking hope. It's not being very optimistic about the future in terms of this person. And I just see with the Two of Swords, we've got that blindfold on, and the Two of Swords is the energy of, if we ignore it long enough, maybe it'll go away. And that's what I feel like you've already done. You've ignored these problems for long enough, hoping that, you know, the problem will just go away. And I just don't feel like it has. And neither has this person. So in how you feel about them, I do believe that you do have strong feelings for this person, and I feel you've tried to let your guard down with them many a time, but you are still on the fence as to whether or not this goes further. And that's why I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, well, the onus must be on Aries as to whether or not this works out, because in how they feel about you, I see someone who's just trying to get a second chance here, okay? You know, and with the Ace of Cups, it looks like someone's fallen for someone here. I think that the problem is this. Thing is with the Devil in the upright, it's the energy of self-sabotage. It's being stuck in a situation that they know they don't have to stay in, but they choose to stay in this energy. And the Devil can represent, you know, toxicity, addictions, obsessions, you know, overly toxic, needy, clingy behaviour, you know what I mean? But 9 times out of 10, it's obsessive, it's addictive. And with the Ten of Wands, you know, it's almost like they're just trotting along, carrying these rods in their back without a care in the bloody world. And I feel like they acknowledge that they need. I feel like the problem here for them isn't necessarily walking emotionally detaching from you per se. I feel like it's detaching from whatever this little problem that they've got is. It's almost like they are trying to lay shit to rest. They are trying to take steps, but at the same time, the devil keeps sucking them back in, and that's why it's in the upright. Like I say, I do think there are feelings there for you from this person, but the satisfaction card really bugs me. I mean, it says on the card, you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer want to define who you are. And I just feel like this person's taken that, whoever you're dealing with has taken that saying to a whole new level. It's almost like, despite their issues, they will not face up to the problem that needs to be corrected. This self-approval, it's almost like they're feeding their ego into a false sense of hope. It's almost like, this is the way I am. If you don't like it, then I'm not going to change. But what needs to change is clearly something pretty fucking serious. And I just see Aries taking a step back, and I think that's where the star is reversed. They're looking at this and like, well, I can't help this person anymore. I've tried. I can't help this person anymore. You can't help somebody who won't help themselves. It's as simple as that, Aries. And I think that's why you're on the fence about this. This person, to you, feels like you're having to babysit them. You know, this may not necessarily be a love situation. This could be a family member, a child, a friend even, you know what I mean? And I just feel like Aries is taking this step back and paying attention to these red flags. Like, this person has got no interest in getting out of the energy of this, what the devil represents. And that's the problem. And Aries is very much aware of this. And that's why I feel like the discernment card is here for Aries. Possibly your advice. Use discernment in this situation. Now, I have got It's Safe to Love on their side with forgiving and learning, and I do feel like they are trying to forgive and learn from their mistakes. But it's safe to love? No. Again, I feel like that is in tandem with your star reversed. It's a false sense of hope. I do feel like, though, in the way that they feel about you, they feel that you are extremely honest and that you can be the one to help them. And they want that second chance for help more than anything. I feel they do care about you. I definitely see that they care about you. And they care about your feelings, and they care about and they appreciate what you do for them. But at the same time, this little energy of the devil keeps sucking them back in. So you're sat there like, well, how much do you really care? You know, is this more about you just being lonely? Or is this actually about you wanting to put in as much effort as I am? And I kind of see you being like this with this person. Some of you could be doing with another Aries. Some it's a Capricorn. I've got Aquarius. I've got air signs here as well. Maybe even fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. But yeah, like I say, I just see Aries sort of reevaluating this and say, you know, sort of, is this worth it? You know what I mean? And I think you end up coming to the conclusion ultimately that it's not. So maybe that is where the Page of Swords comes in. I'm starting to wonder, is this your ultimatum? Is this your ultimatum? Do you let your guard down with this person and say, do you know what? You sort your shit out, you have a place in my life. You don't, you ain't got a place. It's simple as that. You know, hoping that it might scare this person. And again, there are feelings for you, but I think you may be right. It may not be enough to pull this person out of this toxicity that they've put themselves in. It's the thing with the devil. It's always self-sabotage. It's always self-inflicted. You know, this is someone who's doing something they know they shouldn't be doing but won't stop doing it. That's the energy of the devil. Too many people get it mixed up. You know, no tarot card is there to put the fear of fucking God or the devil in you. It's there as a tool for guidance. And when you look at it objectively, if you're in the energy of the devil, it's temptation, it's taboo, it's playing with fire. Quite literally, for some people, you know what I mean? And Aries is in this position where no way are they going to jump out the frying pan into the fire. No way. And I think that that's where this step back comes in, and you give them this ultimatum. I just want to say, the only way the ultimatum's going to work is if they care enough about you. I mean, for some of you, I'm seeing yes. For others of you, I'm seeing they like what they're doing more. It depends for a lot of you. But if you want a personal version of one of these spreads, something more personal for you and your circumstances, drop me an email. My email's right here. And you can get one of these spreads personally for just 10 quid. And it's packed full of advice and guidance. And I do add a few more clarifiers to the personal ones as well. So if you're interested in wanting one of those, either drop me an email or click the link below in the description. In the meantime, though, I'm off, Skip. You guys take care, and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.